Hi, I'm Paxton, and I'll be your tour guide today. Behind me, we have Pearson Hall. This is one of our freshman dorms on campus. Today, I'll be showing you dorm rooms. Come inside. The only way to get into campus is if you have an ID card, so you'll have to swipe into all the dorms. And then over here, we have an intercom system. So through every dorm, we have these dial buttons within the dorm rooms and then outside. So say you're visiting somebody, you don't live here, you would dial their room number, and then you can actually call their room, and they can unlock the doors to the dorm through the intercom system, and you can talk to them. They can see you through a camera, and they can unlock the doors for you, so they don't have to leave the room. It's really nice to have. So right here, we just have our main lobby. Every floor has a lobby. In the lobbies, we just have TVs and stuff. You can watch movies, play video games. You can hang out with friends, do homework, play card games. It's just a nice little hangout area to have. And then right here, this is what we call our RA office. So every single night, there will be an RA in the office. They're just there for your needs if you have any issues with toilets or sinks or anything being clogged. They'll always be in there for your help. If you have questions about anything, you can always come see an RA here. And then over here, we have mailboxes. Every student has a mailbox. They are really small. The only thing they can fit is card-sized items. Throughout campus, you'll see our mail room when you go on your actual tour later on, and that will be in one of our other buildings where you'll receive bigger packages. All right, so here's the laundry room. So in the laundry room, you don't have to save quarters or use quarters. I know it says 25 cents, but it is included with living on campus. And then there's one on every floor and every side of the floor, so there's 2 on every floor in Pearson. So every student has keys to their dorm. And then as you come in, you will see our intercom system right here that I talked about in the entranceway. So this is where you would unlock the door for visitors, talk to them. And then one really nice thing about it is there is a security guard button right there. So if you were to have somebody calling your room constantly at 5 o'clock in the morning because some student forgot their keys, you could actually press the security guard button and it will lock them in that little box that we entered into the dorm. It'll lock both the outside doors and the inside doors and call security. So it also has a nice safety measure within your room. You don't even have to leave your room for that. So that's really nice. And then as we enter in this way, you'll see this is the half of our room looks like. So there's this, and then on the other side of the suite, there's a mirrored room that looks exactly like this. The desk, the dressers, and the closets, and all of the drawers and stuff all come with. You can decorate it any way you'd like, and then mini fridges, TVs, anything like that you would bring here. And then through here we have our bathroom. So then as you come into the bathroom, you'll see that this side of the room has their own sink and toilet, and then as you come through, there's one shower shared between the 2 rooms, and then this side of the room has their own sink and toilet, and then there's the mirrored room right here. So then they share a little common space out there, and then this is the exact same stuff, and it's all the same. Here we have Calflush. This is our other freshman dorm on campus. It is across the street from main campus. We'll be showing another freshman dorm, the laundry room, and then the hangout lobby area. Come on in. So same thing as Pearson. To get into the dorms, you have to have a swipe card that unlocks and lets you in. All right, and then we have the same intercom system as we do in Pearson, and it runs throughout all of the dorms. And then in here is the lobby area where all the students hang out. We have a TV so people can hook up Xboxes or anything like that, DVD players, you can watch movies. I know RAs put on a bunch of activities down here. They do movie nights with hot chocolate during the winter. We've done pumpkin carving, and we watch a Halloween movie, and so that's all done down here. And then it's the same thing over here. You can do some studying, you can hang out with friends, you can eat dinner if you want, and like I said, you can hang out with your RA, hang out with your friends, do homework, but follow me to the next part. So same thing as Pearson, every student has keys to their dorm. So when you first walk in, it's different than Pearson where there's no 2 mirrored room. It's just one room with 2 students. The shelves, the desk, the drawers, all of the the beds and stuff all come with. And then over here, it's the same for Pearson and Kalbflesh. You can control the air condition and the heat for the room, not the entire dorm, which is so nice because then it's between you and your roommate, not through hundreds of people in one building. And then as we walk over here, you'll see that the sink is outside of the bathroom, which is so nice because obviously if your roommate's showering, you don't have to worry about not being able to brush your teeth or even use the sink or get a drink of water or anything like that. And then as we walk over here, you'll see only 2 roommates to 1 bathroom. And then the shelving space. And then instead of Pearson where they have closets, you would have this whole shelving space and hanger area. And then same thing as Pearson, we have the intercom system over here where you can press the security guard button, you can talk to them, and then see them through the camera. Kalbflesh also has mailboxes. They're the same size. They fit card-sized items. And again, if you have any bigger packages, we do have a mailroom on campus. So then through here, this is the laundry room. The difference between Pearson and Kalbflesh is Kalbflesh, there's only one in the whole building and it's on the first floor, whereas Pearson has them on every floor. But it is the same as they are included with living here, so you don't have to use quarters. It's free to the students. And that concludes the tour. Thanks for coming with. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to your counselor. Hope to see you around campus. Go Warriors!
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for clicking on here to the Indiana Tech Athletics Network, where we're bringing to you live the 2023 Women's Lacrosse Tournament quarterfinal matchup here between the number 5 Siena Heights Saints and the number 4 your Indiana Tech Warriors. We thank you so much for joining us. This is Hunter Sosenheimer. Here I'll be calling your play-by-play. Brandon Porter on the camera. We're excited to bring you this contest as we take a look here at the WAC conference schedule today. Siena Heights, as I mentioned, will take on Indiana Tech right here. Number 6 Bethel will take on number 3 Marion, and that one's slated to begin at 6:30 p.m. The winner of this contest will move on to take on the number 1 seed at 12-1 Lawrence Tech. They will play them at 5 p.m. on a Thursday, and then the winner of Bethel and Marion will take on number 2 Aquinas, who sits at 11-2 record as well. And that game will take place at 5 p.m. on a Thursday as well, with the championship scheduled to take place on a Saturday. Time is still to be determined. The winner will move on to the NAIA National Tournament and the women's lacrosse. Let's go ahead and take a rundown here of these 2 squads. First, as I mentioned, Siena Heights, they come into this one with a 5-9 overall record. They finished 4-5 in conference play. And they were led on the goal scoring by number 2 and Jenna Alley. She had 42 goals and 9 assists and 51 points. So she's going to be one to watch out for here tonight for this Siena Heights Saints squad. Number 22, Emily Pringle as well, 36 goals and a 9 assists with 45 points as well here for the Saints. The Indiana Tech Warriors, they roll into this one with a 6-3 conference record. They finished the season in a regular season play, 9-4 overall. They did defeat Siena Heights 18-8 a week ago, and they are led by number 17 in Faith Donnelly. She has 53 goals, 23 assists, 76 points on the year. She can take the lead in the goal scoring in a WAC conference if she scores more than 2 goals tonight, which is usually a given there for Faith Donnelly. Since Aquinas and Lawrence Tech both have a bye, those top 2 players would be out of it. So Faith Donnelly going to look to take the lead in a WAC conference in goals. If she scores 2+ goals, she is second in points as well with 76 of them. Right behind her is Brooke Burr, who sits at 6th in assist with 25 in a WAC conference play. The Warriors will roll out with the keeper, number 22, in Sydney Oberdorfer. She is first in the WAC conference in a save percentage with a 52.1 save percentage here for Indiana Tech, 3rd in goals against and 3rd in saves here for the Warriors. Well, we are going to have our national anthem, I do believe, here momentarily as the buzzer is ringing at us. So we are going to go ahead and take a short break, and we will come back here with the introductions and starting lineups here live, presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior. Want to know what it means to be a warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a warrior's shoes. Tech goes by many names. Business, fine art, forensic science. Some think it's just technical. But really, tech means everything. Scholarships, internships, championships. It's professors who make time for you one-on-one. It's putting everything on the line. It can be fierce. It can be fascinating. It can be awesome. Most important, it's believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world. Because at Indiana Tech, warriors are prepared to lead a significant life.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior. You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior.
We are back here live from a Warrior Athletic Field, getting set for some women's lacrosse action. 15 minutes on the board. Starting lineups are being ran through here right now at Warrior Athletic Field. As I mentioned, the winner will move on to take on Lawrence Tech in the semifinal game. And that contest is set to take place at Lawrence Tech at 5 p.m. Will be a tough contest for whoever advances to the semifinal game. But hey, you see crazier things happen in any sports regarding upsets. Saw it this year in March Madness as well. Upset City there in the NCAA basketball tourney. So we are bringing it to you here live as we are getting set and ready for some lacrosse action. This is Hunter Sostheimer. I'm here calling your play-by-play. Brandon Porter on the camera. We're excited to bring you this contest here as we get set and are ready to roll here with these two squads. 15 minutes on the board as both teams are breaking their last second huddles, and we are going to get set for some women's lacrosse action. It is a windy day here in the Summit City, but kind of a warmer day compared to yesterday as the weather took off down south on us. Went a little bit chilly, but last week was gorgeous weather. Looks like the temperature here as we are bringing it to you from Warrior Athletic Field, sitting at a solid 54 degrees with winds blowing to the southeast at 16 miles per hour. So a windy contest here to start this one. The Warriors going to roll out in their all whites with the orange trim. Siena Heights going to come to you here in the navy blues with the white patterned shorts, white numbers as well. Looks like it's going to be number 22 and Emily Pringle for Siena Heights, and then number 11 and Hallie Reinhardt in the center here for this face-off as we are set for a WAC Conference quarterfinal action. The tournament is underway, and we are live. It's going to be the Warriors to win it to start, as they're going to give it off here to Regusters. She'll play it here on this near side with some speed, and she'll move it up top now here to Brooke Burr. Burr with a nice find there to Reinhardt, who goes far side to Faith Donley. Donley, as I mentioned, looking to take the leading scoring position in the WAC Conference. She's only 2 goals from it, so we'll see if she can try to maintain the top spot in the WAC Conference goal scoring record, but she has it now here with possession for Tech. The nice find there to Reinhardt and a nice save by the keeper for Siena Heights, as they are going to take possession here now on this near side, as Emily Pringle gonna give it off here, and a number 12 and Grace Holland gonna look to move ahead here for for Siena Heights. So Holland gonna take it now to that far side, just right in front of the benches across the way here out at Warrior Athletic Field. 60 seconds left here on the shot clock for Siena Heights. As a Saints did hit the turf. That was number 32 and Ava Lazarecki, and she goes down. They'll play it now here to Merrick. Merrick with a nice find as Pringle comes away with it here for the Saints. Pringle looking to move it around the defense. She puts it on net, and Oberdorfer there with a save for Indiana Tech, and she'll clear it out here to this near side to Danny McComber. A Saint came up on her, gave her a little shove, and that's a no-no. So possession going to go the other direction here with Indiana Tech. Regusters going to have it now here on this near side. Going to use this speed, as that is something she does do tremendously here for this Warrior squad. They'll play it now here up top to number 10 in Brooke Burr. Burr goes far side to Donley. Looking to make a move around the defender as the double team is brought on her, and she'll slow things down back to Brooke Burr. Brooke Mole with it here on this near side, and the clock is going to reset, and possession going to go the other direction to Siena Heights now. As the Saints looking to move it the other direction. Brooke Bull applying the pressure here on Grace Holland as she's looking to move it ahead for Siena Heights. Plays it far side right into the scores table across the way here out at Warrior Athletic Field. So possession now going to go back to the Warriors, as that is number 15 and Abby Wilson with it. Wilson looking to break it in. She'll leave it out now here to Faith Donley. 11:40 left to go here in our first. Regusters with it here now on this near side. She'll look to move it up top here for Indiana Tech. Regusters looking to make a move around the defender. She'll play it back up top now here to Brooke Burr. Burr going to have it here on this near side for the Warriors. Looking to set up shop here for them. Burr going to switch it to that far side. The nice find down low to McComber, but that one goes loose and out of play. Possession, though, going to stay on this end here with Indiana Tech, as they have 30 seconds to work with here on the shot clock. Faith Donley going to play it back behind the net on that far side. She'll look to spin her way in front. Nice defensive pressure, but she gets around the keeper, and that one goes off the post. And possession falls back now, though, to Indiana Tech as Brooke Mole comes away with it. And we are going to get a shot here from the freshman, number 25, and Brooke Mole. She is out of Munster, Indiana. She'll take this one in, fires a bouncing shot down low, misses it, and possession now going to head to the Saints with a 10:35 remaining here in our first. So it'll be the Saints now here to move the other direction with possession as they'll take it now on that far side. It's number 13 and Melissa Bacco looking to move it up that far side. She was knocked out of play, so she will reset things on that far end here for Siena Heights. Plays a bouncing ball. They move it to the center of the pitch here to Claire Merrick. Merrick with a nice find as Grace Holland coming away with it here on this near side. She'll be picked up by Brooke Burr. Holland with it still at the center of the pitch. She'll find a teammate there in the side, looking to turn and fire a shot. And that one going to go right off the post here once again on a firing shot there from number 19 in Ava Holland. And so I believe Holland going to have a shot now here for Siena Heights with 9:41 remaining here in our first. Ava Holland out of Adrian, Michigan. She'll line up this one here for the Saints. Holland going to take this one in, has a triple team brought on her. She knocks it down, but able to maintain possession here for Siena Heights. Pringle with it at top here for the Saints. Pringle comes into this one to 36 goals on the year here for Siena Heights. She plays it to Hannah Merrick. Merrick with a nice find there down low, looking for a low winding shot. There was number 12 in Grace Holland, and that one rolls out of bounds on that far side, but possession going to stay on this end here with the Saints. 60 seconds left on the shot clock, 9 minutes remaining here in game action. They'll play it to the front onto that far side. Now, nice move there by Holland. She'll fire a shot and gets it by the keeper there for the first goal of the contest for Siena Heights. We'll go ahead and take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech. We'll go ahead and call it the Traction AP replay until we get the replay performances reset. But Holland with a nice spin move there and puts it right back by the keeper there for the goal for Siena Heights. 1-0 is our score with 8:51 remaining here in our first.
Siena Heights goal scored by number 19, Ava Holland.
So Holland gets the credit for the goal there for Siena Heights. That is going to be Holland's 16th goal on the year with 8:51 remaining here in our first. So we're headed back to the middle. It's going to be number 22 and Emily Pringle, as well as number 11 and Holly Reinhard. And looking to win the high shot there, but Pringle going to come away with it here for Siena Heights. She'll play it up to Ava Holland. Holland looking to make a move. She is the lone goal scorer here in this contest. Going to play it back behind the net now here for Siena Heights. Holland now going to leave off on this far side to Androwski. Nice ball movement being done here by the Saints as it comes back away here with Pringle. 8:17 left to go here in our first. 1-0 is our score. Androwski with it atop here for the Saints. Taken out on the defensive end by number 23 in Jordan Donnelly. Playing great defense here for the Warriors atop the box. Hannah Merrick now with it here for Siena Heights. She'll fire a shot down low, gets it by the keeper there for the goal, and a 2-0 is our score. We will go ahead and take a look at this one here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as the Warriors trying to get things going offensively here thus far. But Hannah Merrick gets the Saints another one here, and they are out to an early 2-0 lead here with 7:50 left to go in our first. These two teams played just about a week ago. Last contest took place on April 12th, where Indiana Tech did defeat Siena Heights 18-8 at Siena Heights there in that contest about 8 days ago. So 2-0 is our score, 7:50 remaining here in our first. Face-off looking to be won here to Reinhardt as she plays it directly into the air. Regusters battling for it here for Tech, and she'll come away with possession here for the Warriors as she moves it here on this near side for Indiana Tech. Regusters with the play ahead there to Wilson, who leaves back to Brooke Burr. Burr going to look up to set up shop here for the Warriors. Plays it far side now to Reinhardt. Reinhardt, a tip pass there to Wilson. Wilson looking for a firing shot, and a nice save there by the keeper at number 24, Shelby Muller. There for the Siena Heights Saints. Muller just playing in her third game as the keeper here for Siena Heights, according to my stats. So not much experience in the net between the pipes here for Siena Heights. But she has done a tremendous job here early. 2-0 is our score, 6:54 remaining here in our first. Possession going to go to Siena Heights as they're looking to reset the shot clock here, and they do. So the Saints going to start possession on that far side with number 32. And Ava Lazarecki. They play it ahead. Now it's number 21, and Abby Scott with it. She'll drop it back to Pringle. And whistle's blown back on that far side. So it's going to be they reset the shot clock here. And so possession will be started here by number 22 and Emily Pringle here for the Saints. Hannah Merrick with it atop here now for Siena Heights. Merrick going to leave it back now here to Pringle, who has it atop the way here for the Saints. Nice find there down low. Looking for the shot. There was Hannah Merrick. Great defense played here by the Warriors as they forced that one out on that far side. Possession still being battled for it. A ton of Warriors around for possession as a Saint just slid the ball onto this near side. So possession going to be picked up here by Indiana Tech with 5:45 remaining here in our first. It's going to be Gilmore to start it here for Indiana Tech. We're faithful starting to roll out here as the men's lacrosse team are making their way out to give a little supporting action here to the women's lacrosse squad. As it is Jordan Donnelly with it now here for Indiana Tech. Excuse me, that was Jada Pope who plays it here near side to Regusters. Regusters looking to work her way in for Tech. Leaves it atop to Brooke Burr. And whistle's blown, so Brooke Burr going to get a look at a shot here for Indiana Tech, the junior out of DeForest, Wisconsin. We'll get a free look here for Indiana Tech. Burr takes this one in, fires it past the keeper there for the goal, and Indiana Tech on the board here with 5:09 remaining in our first. Brooke Burr with a tremendous goal there for Indiana Tech as she picks up the goal for the Warriors, make it her 31st on the year, fires it right by the keeper there for the goal, and the Warriors are on the board with 5:09 remaining here in our first. The Warriors men's lacrosse team to the left of us here, providing a loud environment here for this contest. Quite a few fans here out supporting the women's lacrosse squad. So we've got 5:09 remaining here in our first. The Warriors down 1. We'll head back to the face-off circle, as it's going to be Hallie Reinhardt and Emily Pringle to jump up this one here. And possession going to be scooped up here by Regusters for Indiana Tech. She'll play it quickly ahead to Reinhardt. Reinhardt looking to move a Saint trailing here on her. She'll bring it here to this near side and look to set up shop here for the Warriors. Reinhardt, the nice find, and the goal there for Brooke Burr, her second of the game, and she ties things up here at 2. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay, as Hallie Reinhardt absolutely set that one up as she found Brooke Burr on the run inside, and she fires the goal there for Indiana Tech. And the Warriors tie things up here at 2 with 4:48 remaining here in our first. So we will head back to the face-off circle as Reinhardt and Pringle will head back to do the duties here once again. 4:48 left to go here in our first. Official sets the ball. It's in the air. Possession going to be scooped up here to Indiana Tech, as Reguster is going to take it off the whistle here for the Warriors. She'll play it to CC Mason, who has it here breaking in atop the box. She'll play it off now, and they'll leave it back to Brooke Burr with 2 goals here on the evening, looking for a third, and she'll get a decent look here at a free shot for Indiana Tech, as Brooke Burr already with 2 here on the evening, looking to extend that total and give the Warriors a 1-goal lead. We'll see if she can get it done here, as she'll line up and set things up here for Indiana Tech. Burr going to take this one in, and that one going to be saved there by the keeper. Nicely done. Shelby Moeller just put her stick out and save that one there for Siena Heights, and that keeps things knotted up here at 2 with 4:10 left to go here in our first. The Saints with possession on that far side, as it is Lazarecki with it. She'll play it now here to the center as Melissa Paco picks it up, and she'll move it to that far side here for the Saints. Siena Heights looking to bring the pressure in. Abby Scott with it on that far side, and she is checked outside. So Abby Scott going to get a look here onto that far side for the Saints. 3:39 left to go. They'll play it now here up atop to Hannah Merrick. Merrick lost it, but able to maintain it here for the Saints. She'll have it atop here for Siena Heights. Merrick looking to make a move. Regusters on the great defense, but not so great, as the official says, and blows his whistle. So Hannah Merrick going to get a look with 3:19 left to go here in our first. Merrick will line up. She'll fire it off the post there on that far side. And possession looking to be kept in on that far side by Siena Heights. And it is indeed, as Grace Howland comes away with it and leaves it off now here to Melissa Paco. She plays it back behind the net now here to Abby Scott. Androwski with it up atop. They get it off now here to Emily Pringle. Pringle looking to move here on this near side. Brooke Burr on the defense for the Warriors, with the 2 lone goals here for Indiana Tech in this contest. Nice defense played there by Regusters as she knocked it out, but possession going to stay once again off the whistle here, and number 21 and Abby Scott going to get another look here for Siena Heights. She'll take this one in. 2 defenders trailing on her, and that one goes loose on that far side, and Sydney Oberdorfer going to pick it up on that far side and look to set it here for Tech. And she is checked out of play on that far side. So the Warriors going to reset possession as they look to play it far side and now to Regusters. And that one going to be saved. It bounced there by Hannah Merrick, but it is going to come loose, and Jada Pope going to pick it up here for Indiana Tech on this near side. Pope plays it ahead now here to Hallie Reinhardt. Reinhardt looking to work it now here for Indiana Tech. She'll now reset and play to top here to Abby Wilson. We've got 150 left to go here in our first. Hallie Reinhardt with it here now. The look down low to Donley. Donley back to Reinhardt. The firing shot, and that one goes off the post on that far side. Comes loose. Reinhardt, though, going to pick it back up here for Indiana Tech. Tremendous effort there by Hallie Reinhardt. She plays it atop to Wilson. The firing shot goes wide, and possession going to stay on this end here with the Warriors. 50 seconds left here on the shot clock. 1:15 remaining here in our first. Mason going to reset back behind the net here for Indiana Tech. Mason looks to spin in, and she is checked there by two defenders. So CC Mason going to get a look here at a shot for Indiana Tech. With 1:06 remaining here in our first. Mason with it on that far side. Has it knocked away, and it goes to the keeper, and Shelby Muller. And Siena Heights going to have possession here now with 50 seconds left to go here in our first. We are knotted up here at 2. This is the quarterfinal here in the WAC Conference Tournament. The winner will move on to take on a number 1 in Lawrence Tech on Thursday evening at 5 p.m. out at Lawrence Tech. Holland had it knocked away. Nice defense played here by Wilson on this near side, and she'll play it ahead here quickly. 25 seconds left to go here in our first, and Abby Wilson with it ahead up the center of the pitch here for the Warriors. Wilson with only one defender on her. She'll drop it back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt, the firing shot. That one goes wide and out of bounds, but possession going to stay on this end here with Tech. 7 seconds left here in our first, and the Warriors, I do believe, are going to just hold this one out. And the clock is going to expire, and that is going to be the end of our first. Siena Heights 2, Indiana Tech 2. You're watching Indiana Tech Warriors Women's Lacrosse WAC Conference Tournament action here presented by SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
We're back here live from a Warrior Athletic Field knotted up at 2. Brooke Burr with both goals here for Indiana Tech in our first of contest. Number 3 in Hannah Merrick with 1 for Siena Heights, and then Ava Holland with the other one there for the Saints as we are knotted up here at 2. Taking a look here at shots on goal, Indiana Tech led 12-5 in that category, as well as Indiana Tech with the lead on ground balls 7-4 as well. Siena Heights with 5 saves, Indiana Tech with 3, and the Saints with 4 turnovers. Indiana Tech with 2. Shout out to the statisticians in the SDIs keeping the stats across the way here on the Warrior Athletic Field, giving us live updates as we can bring those to you as they come in here this near way. Taking a look here at the WAC Conference Tournament As I mentioned, the winner will move on to take on number 1 and Lawrence Tech out at Lawrence Tech on Thursday evening at 5 p.m. And then Marion and Bethel set to take place in action at 6:30 p.m. here later today. The winner of that one will take on Aquinas at 5 p.m. as well on a Thursday, with the championship set to begin this Saturday. The time is still to be determined, and the winner will move on to the NAIA National Women's Lacrosse Tournament. Well, we are getting set here for our second of action. Looks like it's going to be Hallie Reinhardt in the center, as well as number 22 and Emily Pringle here for the Saints. As we are getting set here for our second of action, 15 minutes on the board. And played in the air here to this near side. We've got whistles by the far side official, and possession going to be picked up and played here to Indiana Tech. Regusters going to move it up to the center here for the Warriors. She'll have it here on this near side. As I mentioned, Faith Donnelly can take the lead in WAC scoring action. If she gets 2+ goals here tonight, we'll see if she can get it done. Held scoreless there in the first. She has possession here now, though, for Indiana Tech. She'll move it atop the way here for the Warriors. Donnelly played out on that far side. Nice defensive pressure there by Hannah Merrick. Hallie Reinhardt with it atop here to Brooke Burr. Burr with 2 goals here, both of them for Indiana Tech. Has this game knotted here at 2. Wilson back to Burr on that far side here for the Warriors. 35 seconds remaining here on the shot clock. Burr looking to set up shop here for the Warriors. She'll play it back down low, and that is going to go to Abby Wilson. Wilson with it atop. They're going to stop the clock here with 21 seconds left on the shot clock, and it looks like the Warriors are going to get a look here at a free shot on that far side. The firing shot down low, and Hallie Reinhardt gets the goal for Indiana Tech and gives the Warriors the 3-2 lead. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as Hallie Reinhardt gets the goal for the Warriors, and that gives her 34th goal on the year. You see her line up this one, fires it right down low by the keeper there for the goal, and the Warriors are now out to a 3-2 lead here with 13:39 left to go in our second. The Tech Warriors men's lacrosse squad getting hyped here on this near side. To the left of us here out at Warrior Athletic Field, I believe almost all of the team is in attendance here for this contest, as well as the Indiana Tech Warrior faithful, as they have the lead here by 1 with 13:39 remaining here in our second. Reinhardt looking to win it here to herself, but it's going to be scooped up now here by number 10 and Maitland Futness, who has it now here for Siena Heights. She'll move it here to this near side, plays it back now behind the net to Androwski. The Saints are going to move things around here as it's now top to Hannah Merrick. Merrick leaves it off to Pringle. Pringle with it, looking to move it to the center. She'll fire a shot down low, and she gets the goal there for the Saints. Ties things back up here at 3. We'll take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as Pringle gets the goal for the Saints, and that puts her at 38 goals, I do believe, here on the year. My apologies, that's 37 goals on the year here for Emily Pringle, as that is her first of the contest. 3-3 is our score here with 13:05 remaining here in our second. We'll head back to the face-off circle as it's going to be a new one here for Indiana Tech. Number 15 in Abby Wilson, the graduate out of Columbus, Ohio, going to head to the center. And face off with Emily Pringle here for Siena Heights. Wilson looking to move it ahead, trying to find Regusters there, and she's able to come away with it here on that far side here for the Warriors. Regusters using the speed there on that far side as she'll move it back behind the net here for Indiana Tech. Plays it now to CC Mason. Mason moves it here to this near side to Hallie Reinhardt. Reinhardt back now on that far side to Brooke Burr. Burr with it, looking to set up shop here for Indiana Tech. As she plays it down low to Donley, and that one knocked loose. And Abby Wilson going to have a look here at a shot for Indiana Tech with 12:22 remaining here in our second. So Wilson going to line this one up here at the center. She'll fire a bouncing shot, and that one knocked right in front of the post. They're on that far right side. So the keeper for Siena Heights in Muller going to scoop this one up, and she'll play it ahead now here for the Saints with 12 minutes left to go in our second. She plays it to the center to Androwski. Androwski with a wide open teammate there ahead, and Emily Pringle. Pringle trying to use the speed to catch up to it. Nice defense played there on the back end by Jade Hamilton as she knocked down Pringle. But that was a nice move there as Hamilton knocked down Pringle to keep it from what could have been a 1-on-0 there on that far side. But Hamilton going to pick up with the call. So it is going to be a look here for Siena Heights. As Emily Pringle going to line this one up here for the Saints. We'll see if that Hamilton penalty does play off on that far side, and it looks like it will, as the Warriors going to scoop up possession, and they'll look to move it ahead as they play it here to Jada Pope. Pope looking to move it up the center here for the Warriors, and we've got a card thrown on the check here on this near side on number 13 and Melissa Baco. So Jade's Hamilton's saving check does pay off on that far side, and we are still knotted up here at 3 with 11:26 remaining here in our second. So the Warriors will restart on that far side as Brooke Burr plays it back behind to Faith Donley, who goes now to CC Mason here on this near side. Topped away to Jade Pope. Regusters, nice movement being done here by the Warriors as Brooke Burr comes back away with it here for Indiana Tech. We're under 11 minutes now left to go here in our second. Look at the center, and that one going to be scooped up here by the keeper and played off on this near side. As it's going to head to the center to Androwski. Androwski going to chase it across the way. She'll go up the center here with it, using the speed. She'll move it now to that far side here for the Saints. She will play it now back to Hannah Merrick. And Merrick going to restart here off the whistle for Siena Heights. As they'll reset the shot clock here with 10:27 left to go. And the official's going to have some words. On that far side. Then we'll head back together here once again as all three officials going to join in for a word. But 10:27 left to go here in our second. We are knotted up here at 3. The official that was here on this near side going to make his way over to the scores table across the way. As they'll reset the shot clock back to 63 seconds And head coach Alexa Mata for Siena Heights having a word with the official on that far side. And so we will restart action as the Saints going to have possession, and they'll restart it back behind the net. So Pringle going to have it atop here for the Saints. She'll bring it back to the center, and she fires a shot and gets the goal there for the Saints. We'll take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay, as that one was all Emily Pringle. She picks up her second of the contest here for Siena Heights, and that gives her 38 goals here on the year for the Saints.
Siena Heights goal scored by number 22, Emily Pringle. Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called here, so we are going to go ahead and step away here momentarily. We will come back here with some women's lacrosse action. You're watching the WAC Tournament quarterfinals here, presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior. Want to know what it means to be a warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a warrior's shoes.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
We are back here live at Warrior Athletic Field. 4-3 is our score. 10:08 remaining here in our second out of the timeout called by the Warriors, as they are looking to reset to try to get back things going here offensively. But possession going to go to Siena Heights, and head coach for the Warriors and Alexis DiGiovanni is not too pleased about that call across the way, as possession does head to the Saints. And we are going to get a look here at a shot on this near side, as number 23 for the Saints and Sophia Ball going to line this one up here for Siena Heights. Ball goes in, fires a shot, and a nice save there by the keeper, and Sydney Oberdorfer, as she keeps the score here at 4-3. Possession, though, turned over on this near side, and Emily Pringle going to play with it now here for the Saints. Looking to make a move. Defense played here by CeCe Mason and Brooke Burr. And possession will stay with the Saints here on this near side, as Grace Howland going to have it here for Siena Heights. And whistles blown. And I believe Brooke Burr went across the line here on this near side. The officials right on it. So 9:12 left to go. The Saints will set up offensive shop as they reset the clock here for Siena Heights. So it's going to be Hannah Merrick with it atop here for the Saints, as she'll get her offense going in the box here for Siena Heights. We're under 9 minutes left to go here in our second. Merrick still with at the top. 60 seconds now left here on the shot clock. Merrick looking to make a spin move. Regusters on the defensive play here for the Warriors. Leaves it off here to Emily Pringle. Pringle with it, looking to work her way in. Shot clock now down to 2:35. Ava Holland with it at the top now here for Siena Heights. We're down to 25 left here on the shot clock. The Saints using all the clock here on this possession as Grace Holland back with it at the top here for the Saints. Looking to move it in. That one knocked away. A nice defensive play there for the Warriors as number 18, Gabby Hitchcock, on the knockaway there for Indiana Tech. And they'll move possession now ahead as Jada Pope comes away with it. She'll leave it ahead. Faith Donnelly goes in, and she is knocked down from behind on a brutal hit there from the back end on Faith Donnelly. She goes down, as well as the Siena Heights player who checked her from behind. So 7:36 left to go, and Faith Donnelly going to get a look here at a shot as both players make their way back on it to their feet. And Donnelly going to line this one up here for Indiana Tech. So Donnelly, the leading goal scorer here for Indiana Tech, will line up here for the Warriors. She'll head in, fires a bouncing shot, and that one goes wide. But CeCe Mason there to recover for the Warriors. Jada Pope now with it here on this near side for Indiana Tech. Regusters with it at top now. Oh, nice move there by Regusters. Fires it around the keeper. Short side there for the goal. And Indiana Tech ties it up here at 4. Tremendous shot there by Regusters. We'll take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay. As you see, Regusters just make a move. We'll go back and try to get it one more time here as Deja Regusters moves, throws it short side on the keeper there for the goal. And Regusters picks up her 20th goal on the year and ties things up here at 4 with 7:16 remaining here in our second. So it is going to be number 15. And Abby Wilson to the center with Emily Pringle. They'll line this one up here as we are tied at 4. And face-off going to be 1-2. Regusters there off of Wilson's stick. Burr plays it ahead now here to Wilson. Wilson with it here for the Warriors. Works around the defender, fires a shot. That one goes wide, but the Warriors are going to have possession here once again as Wilson hit the turf there for Indiana Tech. So the Warriors will look to reset here atop as Brooke Burr with it here on this near side for the Warriors. Nice move there. Burr fires a low shot and a whistle blown on that back end. And possession going to stay on this end. And Brooke Burr going to get a look here at another shot. Will the junior from DeForest, Wisconsin for the Warriors. Burr going to line this one up. She'll fire a shot right by the keeper there for the goal to give Indiana Tech the 1-goal lead. So Brooke Burr picks up, I do believe that's her 3rd goal on the game here for Indiana Tech, and that is indeed the case as Brooke Burr picks up her 3rd goal here on the evening for the Warriors. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay. As you see Burr line this one up, throws it right by the keeper there for the goal, and the Warriors are now out to a 1-goal lead here with 6:35 left to go here in our second. The Warriors, slow start offensively there in the first, but starting to pick things up as they have tacked on 5 goals here, and they have a 1-goal lead with 6:35 left to go. As I mentioned, these two squads did face off just about a week ago where Indiana Tech did defeat Siena Heights 18-8. Regusters with a speed here on this near side. We'll play it to Abby Wilson. Wilson leaves it back behind now here to Reinhardt. Burr back with it here for the Warriors. The nice find down low. Looking for the shot around the defender. And we have whistles blown. Possession going to stay on this side with Indiana Tech. As Reinhardt going to restart it here back behind the net. She'll play it to a teammate there on that far side. The pass there inside to Reinhardt. That one goes wide, but possession going to stay on this end here with the Warriors. As they'll reset here back behind the net. Reinhardt will pick it up here on this near side for Indiana Tech. Reinhardt looking to get around the defender. She's knocked down, so she will get a look here at a free shot for Indiana Tech with 5:30 remaining here in our second. Reinhardt already with a goal and an assist here on the evening for Indiana Tech. She'll line this one up here for the Warriors. Hallie Reinhardt, the graduate out of Hilliard, Ohio, will line it up. She'll fire the shot past the keeper with some speed on it there for the goal. And Indiana Tech now out to a 2-goal lead. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as Hallie Reinhardt picks up her second goal of the game. You see the absolute crushing speed there on that shot. And the Warriors are now out to a 2-goal lead here with 5:28 remaining here in our second. So we'll head back to the center as it is going to be Abby Wilson to line it up here for the Warriors. And I think we do have a new one in the center as well for Siena Heights. We'll try to get the number here on that one once the player moves here on this near side. Can't really get a good look at it here away. And it looks like it is number 3 and Hannah Merrick in the center for Siena Heights. But Wilson with the pass, nice spin move, then the shot in a goal there for Indiana Tech. Wow, what a win off the faceoff there by Abby Wilson. And the firing shot as C.C. Mason picks up the goal for Indiana Tech. We will take a look at it here right off the faceoff here. As you see, Abby Wilson fire to Mason, the spin move, the firing shot in the goal there for Indiana Tech. And they are now out to a 3-goal lead here with 5:19 left to go here in our second. What a tremendous shot there for C.C. Mason. And she picks up her 17th goal on the year here for Indiana Tech. So the Warriors now out to a 3-goal lead. 5:19 left to go here in our second. We'll line this one back up as it is Wilson and Merrick once again. And Wilson with another faceoff win here for Indiana Tech. She'll have it here on this near side. Plays it ahead now here to Regusters. Regusters will leave it back now here to Wilson. Wilson atop the way here to Brooke Burr. Burr leaves it off to Reinhardt. Reinhardt going to switch it to that far side. Looking to play it back to Brooke Burr and has it taken away. Looking to move with some speed and a little inside contact there as number 32, Enaba Lazarecki, hit the deck for Siena Heights. And she'll restart possession off the whistle. She's got a little limpage to her. 4:30 remaining here in our second. And Lazarecki still limping on the back end here for Siena Heights, but Julia Porchetta is going to pick it up, and she'll move it on that far side here for Siena Heights. Looking to play it ahead over through the defender, so it's going to be scooped up there by Kalisha Gilmore here for the Warriors. Looking to play it here to the center, and that one knocked down, but a call is made, and possession going to go to Indiana Tech. Jada Hamilton with it here now for Indiana Tech. As Hamilton going to move it ahead, and she'll slow things down here for the Warriors. Hamilton with it on that far side, going to drop it here to Brooke Burr. Burr leaves it to Regusters. Regusters will go back to Burr, and she'll have it atop here for Indiana Tech. 3:30 remaining. Burr looking to get in and down low here for the Warriors. Trapped out by a defender, so she'll leave it out now here to Regusters. Regusters with it atop, looking to move around the defender here on this near side. 35 seconds left here on the shot clock. Here for Indiana Tech, 3 minutes remaining here in our second. Hamilton with it. She'll move it to that far side. We're at 20 seconds now left here on the shot clock as Brooke Burr gets it back atop the way here for Tech. Burr moves around, fires a low shot there, and she gets the goal for Indiana Tech. And the Warriors are now storming offensively. They're now out to a 4-goal lead. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay. Brooke Burr picks up her 4th goal here on the game, and that gives her 34 goals on the year here for Indiana Tech. The low firing shot and the goal there for the Warriors. 4-goal lead with 2:50 remaining here in our second. Brooke Burr, a high contended here for our player of the game. She has had a tremendous first half and looking to keep it going here offensively for the Warriors. So Wilson back to the faceoff circle here for Indiana Tech, as well as number 22, and Emily Pringle will make her way back in here for Siena Heights. Wilson with another faceoff win here for Indiana Tech, as Reguster is going to pick it away on that far side. Mason going to move it back behind the net here for Indiana Tech. Jenna Pope leaves it off to Reinhard. Goes to top now here to Brooke Burr. Burr, nice spin move there. And we're going to get whistles. So Brooke Burr going to line up here once again, the leading scorer here on the evening for Indiana Tech. 4 goals on it here for Brooke Burr, the junior out of DeForest, Wisconsin. She'll line this one up. Burr with a bouncing shot, and she gets the goal once again for Indiana Tech. 5 goals here on the evening for Brooke Burr. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay. Brooke Burr gets her 5th of the game, 35th on the season. You see her line it up there right past the keeper for the goal, and the Warriors are storming offensively. 2:12 left to go here in our second, as the Warriors with 7 goals here in the second. They're out now to a 9-4 lead. Time of possession has got to be really, really favoring Indiana Tech here into this second, as they have held offensive possession here in this end, as Wilson wins another faceoff here for Indiana Tech. She'll take it in atop the way. Wilson with a nice spin move there around the defender. Whistle's blown. So Wilson going to get a look here at a shot with 1:56 remaining here in our second. So Wilson going to line this one up here for the Warriors. She'll fire a shot past the keeper for another goal, and Indiana Tech now out to a 6-goal lead. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay, as the Warriors are just getting goals here on the free shots. Abby Wilson picks up her 1st goal here on the game for Indiana Tech, and that is going to be Abby Wilson's 34th goal on the year. And the Warriors are now out to a 6-goal lead here with 1:55 remaining here in our second. So it is going to be Wilson back to the face-off circle once again, where she has done a lot of her damage. She'll head back with Emily Pringle. 1:55 left to go here in our second. Wilson, Pringle line this one up, and it's going to be won once again to Indiana Tech as Regusters plays it now. Far side to Brooke Burr to the center, looking there for a running number 21 in Jada Pope. Couldn't find her in possession. Now going to go to Siena Heights as Melissa Bacco. And it's turned over. Back to the center. Coming in here, firing. Nice find there, down low, over through. Brooke Burr there did Jade Hamilton. That one goes wide. And out on that far side. And possession going to go to Siena Heights with 1 minute remaining here in our second. Back to the center. Wilson plays it into the air. Regusters battling for it there on that far side, and she's going to come away with it here for Indiana Tech. Regusters with speed. She'll work it around the net. Finds Pope, who moves it towards the center and leaves on top here to Brooke Burr. 33 seconds left to go here in our second. Burr with a nice look there down low. Bouncing ball. Going to come loose here to this near side. But Reinhard going to pick it up here for the Warriors. She'll work around the defender. Fires a shot. That one goes off the post. Still battling for it. And 15 seconds remaining. Clock is going to continue to run. And I believe Siena Heights is just going to hold this one out with 5 seconds left to go. And that will indeed be the case. So our first half is going to be complete. And the Warriors with an outstanding first half there. In the second quarter, they lead it 10-4. You are watching Indiana Tech Warrior Lacrosse here, presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Hi, I'm Paxton, and I'll be your tour guide today. Behind me, we have Pearson Hall. This is one of our freshman dorms on campus. Today, I'll be showing you dorm rooms. Come inside. The only way to get into campus is if you have an ID card, so you'll have to swipe into all the dorms. And then over here, we have an intercom system. So through every dorm, we have these dial buttons within the dorm rooms and then outside. So say you're visiting somebody, you don't live here, you would dial their room number, and then you can actually call their room, and they can unlock the doors to the dorm through the intercom system, and you can talk to them. They can see you through a camera, and they can unlock the doors for you so they don't have to leave the room. It's really nice to have. So right here we just have our main lobby. Every floor has a lobby. In the lobbies we just have TVs and stuff. You can watch movies, play video games. You can hang out with friends, do homework, play card games. It's just a nice little hangout area to have. And then right here, this is what we call our RA office. So every single night there will be an RA in the office. They're just there for your needs if you have any issues with toilets or sinks or anything being clogged. They'll always be in there for your help. If you have questions about anything, you can always come see an RA here. And then over here, we have mailboxes. Every student has a mailbox. They are really small. The only thing they can fit is card-sized items. Throughout campus, you'll see our mail room when you go on your actual tour later on, and that will be in one of our other buildings where you'll receive bigger packages. All right, so here's the laundry room. So in the laundry room, you don't have to save quarters or use quarters. I know it says 25 cents, but it is included with living on campus. And then there's one on every floor and every side of the floor, so there's 2 on every floor in Pearson. So every student has keys to their dorm. And then as you come in, you will see our intercom system right here that I talked about in the entranceway. So this is where you would unlock the door for visitors, talk to them. And then one really nice thing about it is there is a security guard button right there. So if you were to have somebody like calling your room constantly at like 5 o'clock in the morning because some student forgot their keys, you could actually press the security guard button and it will lock them in that little box that we entered to into the dorm. It'll lock both the outside doors and the inside doors and call security. So it also has a nice safety measure through within your room. You don't even have to leave your room for that. So that's really nice. And then as we enter in this way, you'll see this is the half of our room looks like. So there's this, and then on the other side of the suite, there's a mirrored room that looks exactly like this. The desk, the dressers, and the closets, and all of the drawers and stuff all come with. You can decorate it any way you'd like, and then like mini fridges, TVs, anything like that you would bring here. And then through here we have our bathroom. So then as we come into the bathroom, you'll see that this side of the room has their own sink and toilet, and then as you come through, there's one shower shared between the two rooms, and then this side of the room has their own sink and toilet, and then there's the mirrored room right here. So then they share a little common space out there, and then this is the exact same stuff, and it's all the same. Here we have Calflush. This is our other freshman dorm on campus. It is across the street from main campus. We'll be showing another freshman dorm, the laundry room, and then the hangout lobby area. Come on in. So same thing as Pearson. To get into the dorms, you have to have a swipe card that unlocks and lets you in. All right, and then we have the same intercom system as we do in Pearson, and it runs throughout all of the dorms. And then in here is the lobby area where all the students hang out. We have like a TV so people can hook up like Xboxes or anything like that, DVD players, you can watch movies. I know RA's put on a bunch of activities down here. They do like movie nights with hot chocolate during the winter. We've done like pumpkin carving, and we watch a Halloween movie, and so that's all done down here. And then it's the same thing over here. You can do some studying, you can hang out with friends, you can eat dinner if you want, and like I said, you can hang out with your RA, hang out with your friends, do homework, but follow me to the next part. So same thing as Pearson, every student has keys to their dorm. So when you first walk in, it's different than Pearson where there's no like two mirrored room. It's just one room with two students. The shelves, the desk, the drawers, all of the beds and stuff all come with. And then over here, it's the same for Pearson and Calflush. You can control the air condition and the heat for the room, not the entire dorm, which is so nice because then it's between you and your roommate, not through hundreds of people in one building. And then as we walk over here, you'll see that the sink is outside of the bathroom, which is so nice because obviously if your roommate's showering, you don't have to worry about not being able to brush your teeth or even use the sink or get a drink of water or anything like that. And then as we walk over here, you'll see only two roommates to one bathroom. And then the shelving space. And then instead of Pearson where they have closets, you would have this whole shelving space and hanger area. And then same thing as Pearson, we have the intercom system over here where you can press the security guard button, you can talk to them, and then see them through the camera. Calflush also has mailboxes. They're the same size. They fit card-sized items. And again, if you have any bigger packages, we do have a mailroom on campus. So then through here, this is the laundry room. The difference between Pearson and Calflush is Calflush, there's only one in the whole building and it's on the first floor, whereas Pearson has them on every floor. But it is the same as they are included with living here, so you don't have to use quarters. It's free to the students. And that concludes the tour. Thanks for coming with. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to your counselor. Hope to see you around campus. Go Warriors!
We are back here live at Warrior Athletic Field as we are in our halftime break here at our WAC quarterfinal matchup. The Indiana Tech Warriors are out to a 10-4 lead here over Siena Heights. Let's go ahead and run down the scoring here for you. Hannah Merrick with a goal and an assist here for Siena Heights. Ava Holland with one as well, and then number 22 and Emily Pringle with 2 goals to round off the 4 goals for Siena Heights. Regusters with 1, Mason with 1, Holly Reinhardt with 2, Abby Wilson with 1, and Brooke Burr with 5 goals here on the evening for Indiana Tech to round out the 10 goals scored here by the Warriors on this evening. some surprising to notice is Faith Donley still held scoreless. She is a second in a whack of goals with 53 goals on the year. She puts 2+ in as she could take the WAC Conference goal scoring lead, but so far held scoreless here. Indiana Tech leads the way on shots with a 28 to Siena Heights, 8 shots on goal, as well as 14 ground balls to the Saints 9. So we are going to go ahead and take one more short break. We will come back here with the second half of action. You're watching Indiana Tech Warriors women's lacrosse here in the WAC tournament quarterfinal here, presented by some.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior. Want to know what it means to be a warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a warrior's shoes.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a warrior.
We are back here live at a Warrior Athletic Field getting set for our second half of action. 15 minutes on the board. The Warriors lead at 10-4 here over the Siena Heights Saints. Once again, this is the WAC tournament quarter-final matchup. The winner will move on to take on a number 1 Lawrence Tech on a Thursday evening at 5 p.m. with the winner of that one to move to the championship contest. That's set to take place Saturday. Time still be to determined on that one. And then the winner will get an automatic bid to the NAIA National Women's Lacrosse Tournament. So the Warriors started off by winning another face-off. That is something they did very, very well in the second half of action with the switch from Hallie Reinhardt to Abby Wilson. And Reinhardt, speaking of her, she'll have possession atop the way now here for the Warriors. She'll move it here on this near side. Nice backspin there. Looking for a shot down low. Whistle's blown. And so Reinhardt going to line up here for a shot for Indiana Tech. Reinhardt, the native out of Hilliard, Ohio, lines this one up, fires a shot down low, and she gets the goal to start our second half here for Indiana Tech. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as Hallie Reinhardt with another goal once again for the Warriors. Her third goal here on the evening for Indiana Tech, and that is going to be Reinhardt's 36th goal on the year, and the Warriors are now out to a 7-goal lead with 14:29 left to go here in our third. Wilson going to head back to the center here for Indiana Tech. It's going to be number 22, Emily Pringle, across the way here for Siena Heights. So we head back to the center with 14:29 left to go. Official going to line this one up. Face-off's going to be won, And that's going to be taken into the Siena Heights zone. Still battling for it. Reguster is putting on some contact, but it is going to be scooped up and played ahead now here to Ava Holland. Holland going to drop it back to Emily Pringle. And they'll leave off atop here now for number 3 and Hannah Merrick. Merrick, the lone on that far side. She fires a shot, and she gets the goal there for the Saints. Smart offensive playing there by the Saints as Hannah Merrick moved all of the offense to the left side of your screen as you see it here on our Indiana Tech replay. And Merrick, the lone soldier on that far side, as she gets the goal there, and that puts her at, I do believe, 31 goals on the evening. We'll check that, and that is correct. 31 goals on the season, and her second of the game with 13:55 left to go here in our third. Wilson and Pringle back to the center here once again as the Warriors lead it now knocked down to 6. And face-off going to be one deep into territory. And the Warriors were on the line, so possession going to go to Siena Heights as it is going to be scooped up here on this near side by Merrick. 2 goals scored here for the Saints. Nice movement being done here by the Saints as Emily Pringle with it atop the senior here for Siena Heights. She makes a nice spin move there, knocked down by the defender. So Pringle will get a look here at a shot for the Saints. The senior out of Novi, Michigan, will get a look with 13:20 left to go here in our third. She'll line this one up. Fires a low bouncing shot, and that one going to go wide. And back behind the net, going to be scooped up here by a Saint on that far side. Nice movement, using the strength to get in down low. And that goal going to be called off. Has too much contact there by number 19 and Ava Holland. So possession going to go to the Warriors as they'll play it and move it to that far side. The keeper. And Oberdorfer moves it ahead to Reinhard. Looking to crank up the speed. She'll leave it now ahead here to Jade Hamilton. That one falls off of Hamilton's stick. It goes to Lazarecki, who has it now on that far side. Looking to spin wide, chased down by 2 Warrior defenders. And Lazarecki going to restart here on that far side for the Saints. 12:13 left to go here in our third. And we've got a clock stoppage. Cross away there by the far side official. And so the Saints going to restart possession with number 32 in Ava Lazarecki. And she'll restart it here on the whistle. She'll play it now here to the center. Emily Pringle with a nice look there ahead. As Ava Holland looking to move it up the center. She'll take it now to that far side. With a dish back behind. They play it now here atop to Hannah Merrick. Merrick with it here on this near side for the Saints. 60 seconds still left here on the shot clock. She'll play it atop now here to Pringle. Pringle with a nice find there down low, and the shot and the goal for Grace Holland. There for Siena Heights. Cuts the lead back down to 5. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as Grace Holland picks up her first goal here on the evening for the Saints. I do believe that's who they're going to give the goal credit to. And that is going to indeed be the case. So a 5-goal lead and now here for Indiana Tech, 11:31 remaining here in our third.
Siena Heights goal scored by number 12, Grace Holland, assisted by number 22, Emily Pringle.
So Holland gets the goal, Pringle on the assist. She'll head back to the face-off circle here for Siena Heights along with Abby Wilson. 11:31 left to go here in our third. And a bad draw, so possession going to head to Siena Heights, where Emily Pringle will restart it for the Saints. So Pringle looking to play it ahead on that far side to Ava Holland. Overthrew her. And a nice scoop up there on that far end for the Warriors. And they'll look to quickly move possession ahead on that far side. That is Jada Pope with it, looking to move it ahead. She'll take it back behind. Leaves it off now here to number 14 and Danny McComber. Movement being done here by the Warriors. That's Holly Reinhardt going to pick it up now here at top for Indiana Tech. Reinhardt, the spin move around the defender. Whistle's blown, and Reinhardt going to get another look here at a free shot for Indiana Tech with 10:38 remaining here in our third. So Reinhardt going to line this one up. She'll fire the shot. Low, nice save there by the keeper to get in front of it. Shelby Muller with another save for Siena Heights. And she'll let all her teammates out of the way. And she'll bring it ahead now here for the Saints. She'll move it here to this near side. A nice find as Hannah Merrick able to pick it up here for the Saints, who leaves it ahead to a wide open Emily Pringle. Pringle one-on-one with the keeper, fires it around, and she gets the goal there for Siena Heights. We will take a look at that one here. Beautiful execution there for the Saints. We'll take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as the dish off from Merrick to Pringle, who gets the goal one-on-one with the keeper. And that is going to be Pringle's third goal of the contest here for Siena Heights. And we are now back to a 4-goal lead with 10:07 left to go here in our third. The Warriors with an outstanding second as they did score 7 goals straight. But now Siena Heights trying to claw their way back into this one, making it a 4-goal game. And the faceoff going to be taken ahead here to Siena Heights. Sophia Ball with it here on this near side for the Saints. Looking to play it atop to Pringle. Abby Wilson on the takeaway for the Warriors. And she will restart it as the Warriors wanted an advantage play there. But they're going to have to drop all the way back and restart where the whistle was blown. So 9:47 left to go here in our third. And Indiana Tech going to reset this one here off the whistle. Wilson going to be taken here by Pringle. As Wilson with a nice move there around the defender. And she was hit on the arm once again, so she will reset as advantage played now here to Tech. She finds Brooke Burr ahead with it. She'll look to leave it off and does to Reinhardt. Threw it over CeCe Mason there. Nice trailing pass. And Reinhardt going to get another look here at a free shot for Indiana Tech. 9:29 left to go. Reinhardt going to line this one up. She'll pass it outside, and Donley was not ready for it. Instead, Jada Pope Going to play it now here for Indiana Tech. Atop here, Reinhardt, who leaves it off now to Brooke Burr. Burr with a find to Wilson on this near side. Wilson leaves off. Nicely done there. Reinhardt looking to make a move. She'll play it to the center to Burr, and that one still battled for. There's about 5 Siena Heights Saints there in the center, and Brooke Burr knocked down right in front of the net. With 8:55 left to go, the whistle's going to call it as the official knocks it dead, as there was a big battle in front of the net. It looks like number 5 for Siena Heights and Claire Merrick going to go off, and I believe Brooke Burr going to get a look here at a shot as she'll line it up here on this near side with 8:55 remaining. So Burr going to line this one up here on the right side of your screen. And she'll move it atop the way here to Donley. Faith Donley plays it back behind the net here to Holly Reinhardt. Reinhardt with a look in the center. Falls to CC Mason. Mason with it and has it knocked away. Nice defensive pressure there as Melissa Paco picks it up for Siena Heights. And head coach Alexa Mata not too pleased with her group across the way there on that far side for the Saints. And taking the check, there was number 32 and Ava Lazarecki as Abby Wilson. It's a little hit there on her. So Wilson going to come off for Indiana Tech. As the Warrior faithful not too pleased about that call. 8:19 left to go here in our third. So Siena Heights will reset. It is going to be Lazarecki to move it up the center here for the Saints. Just moving around the Warrior defenders. She'll bring it here to this near side and leave it off to Androwski. Androwski plays it to Holland on that far side here for Siena Heights. Moves it now to Pringle. Pringle has done a majority of the offensive damage here for the Saints. In this second half, she plays it back to Merrick. Merrick looking to move around defenders. Lost an ankle there, but she's able to maintain possession and stay on her feet. And she'll take it now to the center. Looking for somebody to go to, and a nice find there down low. And the goal is going to be good there for Grace Holland. As I believe that one rolled off of an Indiana Tech defender. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay. Not 100% sure what that caught on. And that goal took a bounce between the keeper's legs there for the goal. So the Saints add on another one and make it a 3-goal game. Grace Holland gets the goal, her second. Merrick with the assist there, her third, 5th point on the evening. With 7:20 left to go, it's a 3-goal game here in our WAC quarterfinal tournament matchup. As I mentioned, the winner will move on to take on the number 1 Lawrence Tech on a Thursday at 5 p.m. As the Warriors looking to storm possession here on this near side. Jada Pope with it moving it ahead. Pope going to take it. She'll move it back behind the net now here for the Warriors. Regusters leaves it atop here to Faith Donley. Still scoreless here for Indiana Tech is Donley. leading goal scorer here on this Warriors squad. I think I might have gave a little broadcasting jinx there in my stat before the game. Hopefully that was not the case. But the Warriors looking to move it as Brooke Burr with an outstanding offensive evening here for Indiana Tech. It's looking for Donley there down low. And Regusters going to play it here on this near side for Tech. 6:20 left to go. Regusters with the move around the defender. She'll play it atop now here to Jordan Donley. Jordan Donley, the firing shot, it bounces right in front of the keeper, and it's going to be moved out here to this near side. And possession going to head to Siena Heights as Merrick going to scoop this one up here for the Saints. We're going to play it ahead over through the intended target, and it's going to be battled for at the center of the pitch. And it's going to come down to number 18 and Gabby Hitchcock. Jordan Donley with it here on this near side. Plays it ahead to Brooke Burr. Burr rolling in here with some steam for Tech. She'll slow it down and leave it off here to Reinhardt, who will have it here on this near side. 5:20 left to go here in our third. Burr atop Regusters to Wilson. Wilson with it to Donley on that far side. Faith Donley takes a check there on that one, so she will get a look here at a shot. 54 seconds left on the shot clock, 5:08 left to go. Faith Donley will line this one up, the leading goal scorer here for Tech on the year. Donley, the bouncing shot there down low, and the save by the keeper. And Wilson, though, going to come away with it here for Indiana Tech. Wilson with it on that far side, and looked like she had a firing shot there for a goal, but instead, official blew a whistle. So Wilson going to get a look here at a shot for Indiana Tech. 4:55 remaining here in our third. Wilson going to line this one up. She'll leave it off. Reinhardt off the post there. And that one going to be forced wide. But possession going to be scooped up by Indiana Tech as they'll have it. But they'll reset the shot clock here before we start this one. So the Warriors with possession as Wilson with it here on this near post. Wilson just looking to throw it over the keeper, and she is knocked down there on the play. So Wilson going to head wide here to this near side. I do believe she'll get a look here at a shot for Indiana Tech. So Wilson going to line this one up here with another shot. She'll fire it. The save by the keeper. Battled for, and it is going to be scooped up there by Shelby Muller. And she will restart it here for Siena Heights with 4 minutes left to go here in our third. She plays it all the way to the center of the field where the Warrior and Kalisha Gilmore is going to move it ahead now here for Tech. And possession going to go to Siena Heights there off the whistle. As Holland plays it now ahead on that far side to Scott. Pringle with it on that far side here for Siena Heights. Plays it atop to Holland, who leaves off to Androwski with it here on this near side. Merrick back with it. Here for the Saints. Merrick going to work to that far side. She'll fire a shot, and it is going to be scooped up. And another save there by the keeper, the sophomore, number 22, and is Sydney Oberdorfer. So Hitchcock looking to play it ahead, and now here to Pope, and it's going to be taken away. Still battling for it here at the center as Holland with it here right in front of us. Out of Warrior Athletic Field, and Wilson going to play it ahead now here to Brooke Burr. Burr leaves it off. Faith Donley with a bouncing ball. She's able to maintain possession. Donley looking to move it in inside, and she is checked down to the ground. So Donley going to get a look here at another free shot. Still scoreless here for Indiana Tech. 2:33 remaining here in our third. It's a 3-goal lead here for the Warriors. Donley, the leading goal scorer for Tech, 53 goals on the year here for the Warriors. She does rank second in WAC goal. She fires the shot, and it goes wide past the keeper and out of bounds, and possession going to go to Siena Heights. Androwski going to move it ahead here for the Saints. She is left with a wide open green ahead of her. So she will move it now to that far side here for Siena Heights. And Androwski going to leave it off here to Ball. Plays it now atop there to Pringle. And a nice save there by the keeper for Tech, as they'll now look to move possession offensively on that far side. A lost footing there by the Warriors, but they'll quickly move it off the whistle as Gilmore going to move it here to this near side for the Warriors. Gilmore with wide open green here for Tech, and she'll look to move it in and knocked away, but Gilmore going to get a look now here for Indiana Tech with 1:15 remaining here in our third. Gilmore leaves it off to Donley here on this near side. Warriors looking to set up shop. We are under 1 minute now left to go here in our third. Mason with it back behind the net. She'll leave it off to Gilmore. Gilmore goes back far side over through Mason, but she is able to get to it here for Indiana Tech. Mason with it moving towards the center, and she is knocked down to the turf with 29.6 left to go in our third. CC Mason going to get a look here for Indiana Tech. So Mason going to line this one up. She'll fire a shot past the keeper, and a CC Mason gets another goal for Indiana Tech. We will take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as CC Mason picks up another goal, and that is her second on the game here for Indiana Tech. It is now a 4-goal lead here for Indiana Tech. 27 seconds left to go here in our third. It's going to be Abby Wilson back to the center, along with number 22 and Emily Pringle. Face-off going to be one in the air, and it is going to head towards Indiana Tech with 15 seconds left to go. The Warriors got to move quickly if they want to get a good look here with 10 seconds. As Regusters using the speed leaves it out to Brooke Burr. Burr with a nice find there down low. And the Warriors going to hold this one off as Burr tried to play to Wilson on this near side as the clock does expire, and that is going to be the end of our third. The Warriors out to a 4-goal lead here over Siena Heights. You're watching Indiana Tech Women's Lacrosse here, presented by SummitCitySports.com.
Want to know the difference between dreaming and doing? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior. Want to know what it means to be a Warrior? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and walk a mile in a Warrior's shoes.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
You want to know what's possible at Indiana Tech? Yeah, pretty much everything. Visit Indiana Tech and see what it's like to be a Warrior.
Back here live at Warrior Athletic Field, Indiana Tech leads Siena Heights by 4 goals as we head into our fourth. And in that third, Siena Heights had 4 goals. Indiana Tech with just the lone 2, 9 shots on goal for the Warriors and 7 for the Saints. So we are headed into our final 15 minutes here of our fourth quarter and our quarterfinal of the WAC tournament. As I mentioned, the winner will move on to take on Lawrence Tech at Lawrence Tech on a Thursday at 5 p.m. Lawrence Tech comes into the tournament, the highest team at 9-0 perfect in conference play, 12-1 overall record. So whoever seals the deal will have a tough test ahead against Lawrence Tech on a Thursday at 5 p.m. But until then, we got some business to take care of here in this one. As the Warriors looking to start offensive possession here. And that one played out on that far side. So the Warriors going to look to restart here offensively as they play it atop now ahead here to Reinhardt, who leaves off to Burr with it here on this near side. Burr still moving with it, looking to play it to the center there to Jada Pope. Instead of that one, is going to take possession to Siena Heights. So the Saints going to look to move ahead with a 13:55 remaining here in our fourth. The Saints with it here on this near side. As the Warriors now come away here with possession. It's Faith Donnelly with it here on this near side. Donnelly gonna drop it back off here to Burr. Plays it up top now here to Regusters. Reinhardt back with it here for Indiana Tech. Burr back with it up top. 13 minutes left to go here in our fourth. Plays it to the center now here to Donnelly. Donnelly still looking for a goal. Plays it wide there. And that one going to roll out of bounds. Possession, though, going to stay on this end here with the Warriors. as they'll play it back behind the net. Reinhardt looking for it, and it's going to go off of Brooke Burr's stick there for the goal, and she gets it for Indiana Tech. 8-13, and now is our score. We will go ahead and take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay, as the find to Brooke Burr there for the goal. And Reinhardt with the assist there for Tech. And 13-8 is our score. A 5-goal lead here for Indiana Tech with 12:42 left to go, as Burr picks up her 6th goal here on the game for Indiana Tech. So back to the face-off circle, and the face-off going to be won to Regusters, who quickly plays it ahead on that far side to Faith Donley. Donley with it atop here for Indiana Tech. She'll look to make a move inside, looking for the spin move. She'll play it back out. Far side now here to Regusters. Regusters with the find back behind the net, as they get it off here to this near side to Jada Pope. Pope looking to make a move inside. She'll leave it out to Faith Donley. Donley with it, moving in. Little reverse there, and she'll head now here for a free shot. 11:53 left to go here in our 4th. The Warriors out to a 5-goal lead, and Faith Donley will get another look here for Indiana Tech. Donley going to line this one up. She'll fire a shot, and it goes off the keeper. Kicked out to this near side, where Reinhardt will play it for Tech to Brooke Burr. Burr with it here now for the Warriors. She'll have it atop. Nice find there, and absolutely checked to the ground was number 15, Abby Wilson. As number 32, and Ava Lazarecki on the check there for Siena Heights. So Wilson will get a look here at a shot for Indiana Tech. 11:37 left to go here in our 4th. So Wilson, the Columbus, Ohio native, she'll line this one up towards the center. Wilson looking to make a move. Nice over the defender shot there, and that one's going to go wide to Brooke Burr, who will scoop it up for Indiana Tech. Burr with the find to Reinhardt. She'll fire a long shot there, but the backside official on the call, and Reinhardt is going to get a look on that far side now here for Indiana Tech. 11:19 left to go. Reinhardt lines this one up. The firing shot past the keeper, and she gets another goal for Indiana Tech. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay, as Hallie Reinhardt gets herself on the board once again. Her 4th of the game here for Indiana Tech, and it is now a 6-goal lead here for the Warriors. So Wilson will head back to the center here for Indiana Tech. And then number 22, and Emily Pringle back to the center for Siena Heights. $11:17 left to go here in our 4th. Face-off going to be won to the right of us. And possession going to head to Indiana Tech, as they will restart here off the whistle from the backside official. So it is going to be Abby Wilson. As she'll restart it. Off the whistle here for Tech. Plays it ahead now to Faith Donley. Donley going to move it here to the center. She'll have it. Now a top here for Tech. Donley with a nice find there to Wilson. Shot fired wide, but possession going to stay on this end here with the Warriors. As Jada Pope was there for Indiana Tech. Regusters with the leave to Burr. Burr with the back to Regusters on this near side, and a whistle going to be blown. So Reguster is going to get a look here on this near side for Indiana Tech with 10:23 remaining. Regusters going to head in. She'll fire it past the keeper there for the goal, and Indiana Tech extends their lead out to 7 as Regusters gets another one for Indiana Tech. We'll take a look at it here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay to get it pulled up here. And as you see, Regusters firing this one past the keeper for the goal. And Regusters gets another goal here for Indiana Tech. So we'll head back to the center. As possession played quickly ahead here to Tech. Jada Pope going to play this one up here on this near side for the Warriors. As that is where she will look to set up shop here for Indiana Tech with it here on this near side of your screen. Brooke Burr back with it here on this near side for Tech. They'll play it to Donley, and she gets the goal there for Indiana Tech. Faith Donley with her first goal of the game, and that will put Faith Donley out to 54 goals on the year. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as Donley finally gets on the board here for Indiana Tech. Hallie Reinhard with the assist there for the Warriors. And let me go ahead and make sure we are correct here on the stats. But that goal there from Faith Donley ties her for the goal scoring lead in the WAC conference. So 54 goals for Faith Donley, tied atop the way. She could take sole possession of the lead if she is able to get one more here in this contest. But an 8-goal lead here for Indiana Tech as the Warriors looking for possession. Oh, nice pass there to Burr as she came in hot but couldn't get it to go. But the Warriors able to maintain possession here on this near side as Danny McComber with it on the bouncing ball. Far side now to Reinhardt. Reinhardt with the spin move there. She was going in with some momentum, but the whistle blows, and Reinhardt will set out to that far side with 9:15 remaining. So Reinhardt will line this one up. She'll fire the shot, and that one knocked wide of the net there by the keeper and Shelby Muller. And possession now going to head to Siena Heights with 9 minutes left to go here in our fourth. So whistle's blown. Siena Heights going to pick up a call as number 19. And Ava Hotland will head off. And the Warriors will have possession as Brooke Burr going to start it here near side for the Warriors with 8:48 remaining. Burr going to have 3 defenders here on her as she looks to start this one for Tech. Has Hallie Reinhardt right in the center. Instead goes here near side to Faith Donnelly. Donnelly with it here on this near side for Indiana Tech. Plays at the top to Brooke Burr. Burr with a nice find down low to Wilson. Wilson looking to get around the defender. And she fires a shot off the post, but whistle blown. And Abby Wilson going to get a look here at a free shot for Indiana Tech. 8:30 left to go. It is an 8-goal lead for Tech. Wilson lining up to make it 9, and she does. Abby Wilson gets another goal for the Warriors, and they're now out to a 9-goal lead. We'll go ahead and take a look at that one here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay as Abby Wilson with a firing shot for the goal for Indiana Tech. And Abby Wilson with a tremendous evening here thus far as well. Her 2nd goal on the evening for Indiana Tech. So we will head back to the center where it is going to be number 22 and Emily Pringle, number 15 and Abby Wilson back to the center forward face-off duties for their respective squads once again. 17-8 is our score. As I mentioned, winner will move on to the WAC tournament semifinals taking place on Thursday against number 1 seed Lawrence Tech. 5 p.m. start. They're out at Lawrence Tech University. Face-off one to Indiana Tech where Reinhardt going to play it atop the center. Reinhardt makes a move around on that far side. She is knocked down in the backside of the play. No whistle blown. Possession still going to be loose on that far side with 8:11 remaining here in our 4th. It's going to be the Saints with possession as they'll play it back now to the keeper in Shelby Moeller. Moeller with the move on that far side. It's going to come back now here to Lazarecki, who moves behind the net here for Siena Heights. Nice pressure being done here by Danny McComber. Looking to knock wide Lazarecki, but she moves it now here up the field and up the center. Lazarecki moving it here for Siena Heights. Whistle blown and possession going to stay here on this near side with Lawrence Tech. As the Warriors men's squad, lacrosse squad, lined up here on this near side. They're waiting to practice, doing a little chirping duties here, watching their women's squad here. But the Saints with possession as Merrick with it atop here on this near side. Looking to go back to the center here for the Saints. Knocked off the play. We are under 7 minutes now left to go here in our 4th. It's a 9-goal lead here for Indiana Tech. Hannah Merrick going to line this one up. She'll look to make a move. Spins out here on this near side. Drops it off back behind to Grace Holland. Holland with a leave off. There to Pringle, who has it atop now here for Siena Heights. Pringle with a firing shot. That one goes wide. And possession going to be scooped up by Grace Holland back behind the net here for Siena Heights. Holland with it here atop to the left of your screen. Holland back with it. Here on this near side, she'll drop it off to Sophia Ball. And Ball knocked down off the play. So possession going to stay here with the Saints. And I believe Ball is going to get a look here on their shot for Siena Heights. The sophomore out of Canton, Michigan. She'll fire a shot and a save there by Oberdorfer. And she keeps this game a 9-goal lead for Indiana Tech. She'll play it back now to Gilmore. Gilmore trapped on that far side. And the defender and number 12 for Siena Heights, Grace Holland, broke into her. So possession going to be played to Gilmore, who plays it ahead. The center, nobody there, but a bouncing ball that falls to Danny McComber. And McComber looking to move it ahead with advantage played. McComber works around the defender, fires a shot. It goes wide, but possession going to be scooped up by Brooke Burr on that far side for Indiana Tech. We have reached 5:20 left to go here in our fourth. A 9-goal lead here for the Warriors as Brooke Burr going to set up shop here for Indiana Tech back behind the net. Burr looking for somebody to go to as she moves it out on that far side. Burr plays it back behind. And Jordan Donnelly, that is Jada Pope. She'll scoop it up, plays it to Regusters. Here with it on this near side. Regusters using speed, uses Pope as the screen, and she gets the goal for Indiana Tech. 10-goal lead now here for the Warriors. We'll take a look at that one here one more time on our Indiana Tech replay. Tremendous move there by Regusters as she just trailed behind Jada Pope and fired the shot past the keeper there for the goal. And the Warriors are now out to a 10-goal lead. So a 10-goal lead here for Indiana Tech. 4:08 remaining, and the clock continues to roll here in this contest as the Warriors are now out to a 10-goal lead. And off the face-off, Regusters took a spill on that far side of your screen. But possession going to go to the Saints as we've reached 3:30 left to go. Saints going to have it atop the box as it is going to be number 32. And Lazarecki with it. Androwski with it on that far side. Plays it now to Merrick. Merrick with it on the near side. She'll drop it off there to Emily Pringle. Pringle with it atop, fires the shot, goes low, whistle blown, and Pringle going to get another look here for Siena Heights. 3:07 remaining here in our fourth. And possession now going ahead to Indiana Tech. So Gabby Hitchcock going to move it on that far side. She'll play it looking for Reinhardt. Instead, it is going to be scooped up there by number 3 and Hannah Merrick. Little chirping duties by Regusters as Merrick looked to work her way in. She'll have it now here on this near side as we've reached 2:30 left to go. Merrick going to play it back behind the net here for Siena Heights. Merrick with it, down low, fires it off the post. That one going to go wide, and it's going to be scooped up now by Pringle. Plays it back at top to Merrick, who leaves off Androwski. Androwski with the pitch pass there, and a firing shot, and Pringle saved there by the keeper. And Indiana Tech now looking to move ahead with possession. But Pringle back down right in front of the Indiana Tech keeper. And Emily Pringle, the senior out of Novi, Michigan, going to make her way on her feet here for Siena Heights with 1:59 remaining here in our fourth. So Emily Pringle going to head off here for Siena Heights. as possession was with Indiana Tech. But Pringle went off. Coming on for her is number 10, and Maitland Funetis. And possession going to be started, I do believe, here for Siena Heights on this near side as Melissa Paco plays it here on this near side of your screen. She'll play it now here to Emily Pringle. Pringle looking to work it down low. She'll turn, fires the shot, and she gets the goal there for the Saints. And 18-9 is our score. And a little words there in the center, as I do believe they're going to call this goal off. We'll see what the call is. But Pringle did a little chirping there after she scored the goal. And yep, they're going to go ahead and give her the goal. We'll run the replay here for you here one more time on this near side of your screen. As you see, Pringle just goes in down low. She's getting checked there, but works around, turns on her backside. She fires the goal. And she does a little chirping there after she scores the goal, but they are going to go ahead and give it to her. 18-9 is our score. 142 remains here in our fourth. The officials having words on that far side with the scores table. We'll go ahead and see if we can get something, as Emily Pringle did pick up a yellow card there after the goal for Siena Heights. So possession going to be started at the center with Abby Wilson, I do believe, as Pringle was carded there after the goal scored. 1:42 left to go here in our fourth. And Pringle picks up what I do believe is the unsportsmanlike conduct here. So Wilson going to start it alone here in the center for Indiana Tech. She'll look to move it down low. But Wilson knocked down here on this near side. And she will get a look here at a shot for Indiana Tech. Hannah Merrick going to head off for Siena Heights. Wilson going to get a look here on this near side with 1:24 remaining here in our fourth. So the Indiana Tech Warriors, from what I do believe, will move on to take on a Lawrence Tech, the number 1 seed in the semifinal, taking place Thursday at 5 p.m. out at Lawrence Tech. But the Warriors still want to do a little bit more damage here, as Donley going to line up here for a free shot. She could take the WAC goal scoring lead if she gets this one here for Tech. Instead, plays it wide, and Brooke Burr gets the goal there for Indiana Tech. So 10-goal lead here for the Warriors. Faith Donley with the assist to Brooke Burr for the goal there for Tech. 10-goal lead. And Brooke Burr, tremendous. 7 goals here on the evening for Brooke Burr. Donley picks up the assist on that one, her second point here of the game. And the Warriors are now out to a 10-goal lead of 37 seconds as the clock continues to run here in this contest. As it is going to be Wilson in the center. And they'll play it here. Not a goodbye chant being chanted here by the men's lacrosse team. Here on this near side, Reguster is going to play it in, and they're going to play it to the center here to Wilson, but that is not going to matter as the clock is going to continue to run, and that is going to be our final. So the Indiana Tech So the Indiana Tech Warriors advance to the WAC Conference Tournament semifinal. They'll take on Lawrence Tech on Thursday at 5 p.m. They pick up the victory over Siena Heights 19-9. Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game, Brooke Burr, with 7 goals on the evening for Indiana Tech. So we are going to go ahead and sign off here from Warrior Athletic Field. We thank you so much for joining us here for this contest. Wish you well. For my cameraman, Brandon Porter, this is Hunter Sosenheimer. You've been watching Indiana Tech Lacrosse here, presented by SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.